Hello YouTubers. Well, today I think you may well notice that I got my GoPro in a different position on the mirror there. Now one of the things I did find is that the sticky stuff on the mount does not on its own stick to the matte surface that I got on the back of the mirror. So one of the things I've done there is to araldite it on, and that might seem a bit drastic, perhaps. However, I was thinking that the intention of sticking the mount there was that it was permanent anyway. And the other thing as well is that, of course, mirrors are easy to replace, so I figured that if in the future I needed to, say, sell the bike and have the mirror free of the mount, then I'd easily be able to remove the mount from the bike by just replacing the mirror. So I figured it seemed like it was quite a good option for placement. Let me know what you think. I did some trials with it yesterday, and it looked like it was giving a reasonable view of me and also behind me, which is great. It's going to be an added bonus for security and recording what's going on around me in the event of any incidents or so on. So I'm quite pleased with that. The question then remains that at the moment I've got the forward-facing camera as the main screen and the reverse view in the corner. So I'm going to ask you guys, which do you prefer? So do you prefer it this way round with the rear view in the corner, or if we magically swap, do you prefer it like this with the rear view as the main view and the forward view in the corner? So let's switch back just for the moment. Right. Well, let me know what you think, and we'll have a play around with that. Maybe I might change it round from time to time. Anyway, one of the other things as well, I would have put the video up from yesterday, but the GoPro, I hadn't tightened that little screw properly, and every time I was hitting bumps, it was moving all over the place. So so the GoPro's view was a bit rubbish, really, but never mind. There we go. Anyway, so there's my new position, and whilst I've got that up, it actually gives a proper view back to show my other cameras set up. So the camera that I've got on my helmet is a Replay XD 1080 bullet camera. The cable that you can see going into the back of it, that's the microphone. So I've got an external mic for it that goes that goes inside and into the inside the cheek padding, and I've got a one of those little wind guard things on the end of it, but the microphone itself is actually inside the cheek area, the cheek padding, to help reduce wind noise. So there you go, that's my helmet camera setup and my GoPro setup. There you go. I've also ordered a suction mount for the GoPro, which is going to mean that I can easily stick it into the car or other places on the bike to create some interesting perspectives from time to time. And I've also bought a spare battery, so at some point I'm going to run the GoPro for as long as it takes to drain the battery, just to check how long it does take. But on the little screen, I'm running it at 1080 at 30 frames or 25 frames a second. I'm concentrating on what's going on around me. Yeah, so I'm running it in 1080p PAL. And hello. And hello. And when I first when I switched it on, it claims that it can go for 4.5 hours. And on the day that I went to the Triumph Open Day on Saturday, I don't know if you have seen that video, but on the way home, that was claiming that I had 3.75 hours left after an approximate 45-50 minute journey. It might actually have been longer to get there. So that certainly does suggest that it's a realistic battery life. Now I've read a lot of complaints about battery life on these GoPros, so that'd be quite interesting to see, because I'm very, very pleased if that is going to be that long, because my helmet camera, the battery on that only lasts about an hour and 40 minutes, which is why I've got a auxiliary power supply on the bike that I can plug this camera into. But I only do that specifically for longer journeys, because, for example, like now I'm on my way to work, and when I get to work I'll recharge the helmet camera, and then I always recharge on the way home, and it's only a half an hour journey to work. And on the way home, even if I go for a longer journey, it's unlikely that I'm going to go for more than an hour and a half's ride in the afternoon. So it's turned out into a bit of a longer video than I anticipated about all my cameras and my setups and so on, but there you go. So let me know what you think. I quite like the view of the GoPro there. It does look a little bit silly, I suppose, maybe, perched up there, but yeah. Anyway, there you go. Right, so I'm going to concentrate now on the rest of my journey to work. So as always, hello. Ride safe, take care, and I'll catch you next time. Bye for now.